So one thing we've talked about is you feel a little bit awkward when you're following up with your quotes and you feel like you don't want to be too pushy, you don't want to be like a telemarketer. That is the reason that you're not closing. I'm going to be completely honest with you, right? So people need to be followed up with and they need to be reminded. But there is a way that you can do it in which it doesn't feel salesy and it doesn't sound like a telemarketer, right? And it comes from a point of really wanting to help them and being direct and not being too happy, giggly, right? Because when you're too happy, giggly, and you're being too friendly with them, sometimes that can come across as salesy when you push hard. So the best way to do that is treat yourself like a doctor, right? Think of yourself like an expert doctor. When you're going up to quote the job in the first place, be friendly and build professional rapport, but don't be too giggly and too nice. Be like a doctor diagnosing their problems. As an example, okay, John, how you doing, mate? Nice to meet you. Cool, so this wall here, walk me through the problems you're having with it and also what quarter color you want to paint this moving forward because I know it's a feature wall. They explain their problems. Instead of trying to be overly nice, you just nod, acknowledge and say that you can help them, right? Then afterwards, you can follow up but in a very professional and clinical way without trying to sound too fluffy duffy because that's what the sales is, like feels slimy, right? But if you're just professional and clinical, that whole entire way through, you're still nice, but you're not doing fake rapport, you're doing professional rapport, it'll come across better. An example of this is now you can call them 5 times in that next week, send 2 or 3 text messages. Obviously, if they're picking up your calls, you don't need to call them 5 times, but to get them to pick up that phone, you can call them up to 5 times in that week, right? And when they pick up, if they say something along the lines of, you know, oh, you're calling me so much, you can just say to them, yeah, I am calling you so much, but it's also because you didn't respond to my call and I went out there to quote you on that job. So moving forward, if you're real clinical and you're really direct, it's not going to come across salesy when you follow up a bunch.